constructional details, and next principle of operation, of a DC generator, and then we have introduced commutator, and we are discussing about the action of a commutator. Okay, so so I said during the discussion about the action of a commutator, I said the commutator which actually converts AC voltage to DC voltage. So when coil rotates from north pole to south pole, interchanges from north pole to south pole, the coils connected to the segments also rotate from plus sign contact to minus sign contact, and hence we will be obtaining the DC EMF or voltage. That is what I briefly explained. And later I have also said that with the increase in number of coils, the DC voltage are ripples in DC voltage reduces. Okay, that is what I gave the statement in the last class. So to we will discuss a small section regarding to show that with the number of increase in the coils, the ripples in DC voltage will reduce. So I just wanted to take a two-pole machine with 4 coils. Two-pole machine, DC machine with 4 coils. Okay. Okay, so I'll be taking slots on the rotor or armature like this. So 4 slots, and the coil, the first coil, one dash, one side, coil side is 1 and other one is coil side 1 dash. Okay, so this is placed here on the top of the slot. This is 1, and this is bottom of the slot. This is 1 dash. Why I am placing? Okay, let me number the slots first. 1, 2, 3, 4 slots. 4 slots are there. So I am placing the coil sides 1 in one slot, first slot, and 1 prime, the other side of this coil side, is placed at the bottom of the slot number 3. Okay, and the next 2 is placed top of the slot 2 and bottom of the slot 4. This is 2 dash, and 3 is placed on top of the slot 3 and bottom of the slot 1 3 dash. Okay. So and 4 is placed, floor is placed here in top of this slot 4, and 4 dash is placed in slot 2 at bottom. So 1 2 3 4 slots, and coil sides 1 is placed in one top, 2 is placed in slot number 2 top, 3 is placed slot number 3 top, 4 is placed slot number 4 in the top, and the other sides 1 dash is placed in 3, 2 dash is placed in 4th slot, 3 dash is placed in 1st slot, and 4 dash is placed in 2nd slot, like this. Okay. Now let me also draw the commutator segments here itself. Okay, so this is one commutator segment, this is one commutator segment, this is third, and this is fourth. So this is, let me say this is A, B, C, D. Four coils, and 4 commutator segments. Okay. Now I am going to join the coils to the commutator segment like this. Okay, so first one, okay, this is A, B, C, D commutator segments. Okay, so one dash is connected between A and B. One dash is connected between A and B, and two dash. This is 2 dash is connected between B and C. 2 dash. This is 2 dash is connected between B and C. Then 3 dash. This is 3 dash is connected between C and D. Okay. Then next. Okay, 4, 3 and 1, 3 and 1 are there, and yeah, here it will be, this is 1 dash. Let me draw somewhere here. 4, this is 4, so 4, this is coming to again A, this is coming to again A, like this. Okay. So I'm going to represent here one is connected to A, one is connected to A, and 1 dash is connected to B. So 1 dash is connected to B. Okay, let me make it bigger. Okay, so this is one is connected to A segment, and 1 dash is connected to B segment, and the other side is, this side is back side connection. We have we have actually the back end connection. I am showing the this side connection. Okay. Now similarly, B2C, what is connected B2C? 2 and 3 dash. So next 2 is connected to B, 2 is connected to B, and 2 dash is connected to C. 2 dash is connected to C. Next 3 is connected to C. 3 dash is connected to D. 3 dash is connected to D. And 4 is connected to D, and 4 dash is connected to A. 4 dash is connected to A. Okay. So I hope I have slowly explained. Have you followed this connection? Can you respond? This is simple for loop machine. Can you respond, please? Students, are you following or not? Please respond. Otherwise, I will explain once again. No one is responding. Okay, only one. Sai Kiran Mutyala. Santosh. Okay. So now I will also place the brushes. I will place the brushes like this. This is one brush and this is one brush, and this is taking positive and this is taking negative. Okay, can you see this? So this is brush placed like this. So because these are the dots are, because this is north pole, the conductors under the influence of this north pole, as we have discussed in the first lecture, dots, the EMFs induced, their direction will be in this direction, dots will be there. Okay, that means dots means the current is flowing, or EMF is having plus sign and this is minus sign, and current will flow like this if connected. Okay, and under the influence of south pole like this, the EMFs will be having a direction of inside the page or screen. It will be flowing, it will having this cross connection. That is, cross means this is, let me draw like this, this is dot coming out of the page and this is cross going inside the page like this. So this is plus and this is minus. Okay, so when I connect these two ends like this, and this backside end like this, then entire EMF will be adding, and if this is E and this is E, I will be getting 2E voltage across these two terminals like this, plus minus. Okay, so what I want to say is, if brushes are connected like this, now I'll draw the okay. Now, so at this instant, what will be the EMFs or what will be the EMFs. So I'll draw the commutator segments like this, okay. So this is A, this is B, C, D. So brushes are there like this. So between A and B segment, what is connected between A and B? Between A and B, here, look at here. Between A and B segments, loop 1 and 1 dash is there. Loop 1 and 1 dash. Loop 1, 1 dash. This is side 1, coil side 1, and this is coil side 1 dash. And EMFs are from B it will be minus plus, and from here it will be minus plus like this. Okay, are you following? And similarly between B and C, coil 2 prime are connected. Coil 2 prime. So this is 2, this is coil side 2 prime, and the voltages will be plus minus. Okay, and between segments A and or otherwise C and D, between C and D, look at here, the coil side 3 and 3 dash are connected. So this is 3 and this is 3 dash, and the voltages are, signs are 3 and 3. What is the sign of 3? Look at here. What is the sign of the voltage? It is going inside. Inside means minus plus. So this is minus plus, and 3 dash it is coming out. Coming out means it is this side it is plus and this side it is minus. Okay, so and between D and A, coil 4 and 4 dash, coil 4 and 4 dash, this is 4 and this is 4 dash, and this is again minus plus, this is minus plus. Okay, so at this moment, so what is the voltage connected, voltage obtained across these two terminals? What is the voltage obtained across these two terminals? This is plus and this is minus, because this is the brush, this is brush. This we are collecting the voltage here. We are collecting the voltage here because the brushes are connected to A and C. So this is E, this is E, this is E, this is E, and all voltages are, this segment is just floating. This B segment is just floating. We are connecting the EMF at A and C segment. So this is floating and this is floating. So the A and B, if I take like this A and B, so this plus minus E, plus minus E, plus minus E, plus minus E. So there are 4 E's. 4 E's are there like this. E, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. And also on the bottom side, again we have 4 E's, and this is my plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, E. So altogether at this moment we have 4 E's collected from the brushes. 4E, that is voltage 4E is obtained between the segments A and C. So let me show that waveform. here I'll show this is 4e, and it will go like this. Now when a rotor is rotated, it is rotating in anti-clockwise direction. We have taken it as reference. Now when rotor is rotating, and this axis when it comes to like this is rotated to like this. So it is a 45 degrees rotation. This is, let me take a 0 instant, this is 0 degrees, and at 45 degrees your rotor will be tilted by 45 degrees. Okay, let me draw here once again so that it will be clear. So now the slots are now at this position, okay, and commutator segments are like this. They are also rotated. Commutator segments also rotated. This is A, this is B, C and D, and brushes are still there only. Brushes are fixed. Brushes are fixed. Brushes are fixed. And now where is this? This is 1, this is 1, and this is 1 dash. Okay, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 1 dash. Okay, let me indicate first 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 1 dash, this is 2 dash, and this is 3 dash, and this is 4 dash. Okay, so again I have placed the same conductors. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Four coil sides placed on top of the slots, and their bottoms, corresponding bottoms. 1 dash is placed in the bottom of the slot 3, 2 dash is placed at the bottom of the slot 4, 3 dash is placed at the bottom of the slot 1, and 4 dash is placed at the bottom of the slot 2. Okay, same thing is there, but I have just, it is rotated. Rotor is rotated by a 45 degrees. Okay, now now at this point again I will draw the same diagram, connecting diagram. Okay, so now it will be, yeah, so these are the brushes. Now they are shorting the segments like this. So this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. So between again A and B segments, what are there? What are the windings are there? 1 and 1 prime, 1 and 1 side, 1 prime, and this is between B and C. This is 2 and 2 prime, 2 and 2 prime. Between C and D, this is 3 and 3 prime. This is 3 and 3 prime, and between A and D and A, this is 4 and 4 prime is there like this. Okay. Now if you notice, the current induced in the coil sides, these two coil sides will have a dot notation. Okay, So this is a dot here, this is a dot here. That means EMF is induced in this and it is current is flowing like this. This is minus, this is plus direction. Okay, here it is cross. Here it is cross. That is EMF is going inside and this is plus and this is minus. This is flowing like this. Okay, but whereas here the EM in the conductors placed in slot 3 and 1. Okay, so what are the EMFs at this point of juncture? It is 0. It is 0. The conductors, that means let me show 2 4 dash 2 4 dash will have 2 4 dash and 2 dash and 4 dash will be having an EMF E, and 1 3 prime 1 prime and 3 will have a EMF induced of voltage 0. Okay, so in conductors 1 prime we have voltage induced is 0 here, and similarly in conductors 3 prime, in conductors 3 prime voltage induced is 0. So when the brushes are shorting, these two segments, the coil which is shorted by these brushes, at that moment the EMF induced in that coil sides will be 0. Okay, if this would have not been 0, then there would have been a circulating current flowing in this loop. Okay, which will lead to high short circuit currents. If this voltage is not equals to 0 or slightly greater than 0, then this would have led to high short circuit current in that loops like this. Okay, now but it is not happening like this. So under that, now what is the voltage now? What is the voltage collected between these brushes? This is plus, again this is minus. It is now only this voltage and this voltage. So this is 2E and this is 2E. So if I again show the waveform here, at 45 degrees this is falling to 2E. So this is falling to 2E, and again it raises at short moment, and at 90 again it falls to 2E. At 90 it falls to 2E like this, and it goes on like this. This is 135 and this is 180. Okay, so earlier with one coil, only with one coil we have got 2E as the maximum voltage and 0 voltage at 45 degrees. 2E, this is 0 and this is like this. It was like this, 90, 135. So it is varying between 2E to 0. Now it is varying between 4E to 2E. So this is more approximate to DC voltage compared to this one. So likewise if number of coils are increased, then we can produce a more appropriate DC voltage from a DC generator. Okay.